Good morning, you badass motherfuckers. It's the All on Me, the morning drinking show. It's actually the fucking midday, it's 5 o'clock somewhere show. We'll switch it up. You know who I am. It's Greg getting on here every fucking day. We talking shit. We talking life, motherfuckers. We talking about you turning your fucking life around, right? You find yourself in a less than optimal situation, guess what? You've come to the right fucking place to get started on a fucking new path, a new journey of life. How's your day going, motherfuckers? Oh shit, badass motherfuckers. Today, right? Some of you probably still fucking hungover, huh? Some of y'all still hungover from the 4th, huh? Eating all that fucking hot dogs and burgers and bullshit. All right, dealing with all your vices. It's a sad fucking state, man. That was that motherfucker right there. Drunk motherfucker. Everywhere we go and getting drunk, right? Sticking to those vices, allowing those vices to have a fucking grip right around my throat, man, trying to take me down. I'm so grateful that I'm days away, motherfuckers. Days. We getting closer and closer to what? 10 years. 10 fucking years of choosing me, choosing life. Right, putting down the fucking alcohol, the liquor, motherfuckers, the brewskis, the drinks, cocktails, happy hour, all that bullshit, man. Putting it fucking down, right? Not putting it down my fucking throat, wasting myself, putting it away from my fucking life. Can't stand the fucking drink. Holy shit, that fucking came so close to taking me out. It should have, right? I was that irresponsible motherfucker getting drunk everywhere, drinking and driving, right? I already got 2 DWIs. How many more fucking DWIs? How much more misery? How much more fucking risk, right? Should I be taking in this day and age? I'm so glad that I can fucking see a fucking sobriety checkpoint and be like, it's no big deal, man. Right? I used to have the worst fucking just PTSD from fucking checkpoints. It took me like 2 or 3 years. I remember the last time I went through a checkpoint, I was probably about 5 years sober. And the officer asked me, "You didn't have anything to drink?" I'm like, "No, sir. I ain't had nothing to drink in 5 years." He was blown away. Right. But I was still like kind of nervous, man, going through a fucking checkpoint because that was my life. Always being irresponsible. But I've turned a new lease on life. And it's been an incredible fucking journey. This 10 years, man. If you're someone that's even considered, just, consider you're in your fucking relationship with alcohol. You guys know this show ain't all about getting sober and fucking not drinking. It's about really being your best, right? And if you think you could be your best while you still fucking partying, while you still drinking, while you still sitting there watching the fucking tube, right? Doing drugs, whatever the fuck your vices are, you think you can still accomplish life. Most of us, we're just using that to numb the pain, right? Because the real journey's on the inside. And that's why most of you motherfuckers can't handle this message. You can't listen to this shit because it's too fucking personal. It's too intimate, right? Oh, you can say, this guy, all he does is fucking curse. He just says a bunch of curse words. That's because I'm trying to get your motherfucking attention. Do you get that? This compression. This ain't me fucking trying to sit around and give you a quick fucking fix. Come on, everybody. Here's a quick magic trick and you're going to feel better about your fucking life. No, that shit didn't work for me. I tried it. Trust me, I've tried it. If it exists, I've probably tried it because that's how eager I was to turn my fucking life around. I've tried a lot of shit. This didn't just fucking happen overnight, right? The journey has been fucking challenging, right? It's been grueling. There's been fucking high highs and low lows, right? And just so much to process in my life. And I'm just fucking grateful for this solid ground that I find myself on each and every day, growing, expanding. And this week, I'll be honest with you, I'm glad I didn't fucking get all wasted and eating all the bullshit in the weekend, fucking celebrating independence, right? It's a joke, man. You know what those patriots would be saying to half you motherfuckers, right? Partying. It's all about the party, man. We party. We celebrate independence. You guys don't got no fucking independence. You ain't independent minded. You're still plugged into the system. You're still voting. You're still fucking dealing with politicians, sweet talking you, giving you all the promises. And you know it's fucking corrupt, but you still contributing to that system. You got to still play the fucking game because that's the norms. You still complaining about everything, right? Gas prices, all this shit, man. And it's like you're not willing to invest in yourself. Or are you? Right? Is that why you're finally listening? Right? Are you sitting there just saying, but where do I start? Where the fuck do I start? Right? Well, you start by getting fucking honest with yourself, right? Go find a fucking peaceful, quiet place, man. No fucking internet, no bullshit, no distractions. And you gotta just start having conversations with yourself. And that's why this shit's so fucking weird to people. That's why most of you motherfuckers can't handle this shit. Be honest. It's not the language. Most of you motherfuckers were okay with Andrew Dice Clay doing it, but he was always just talking shit, doing jokes. I'm talking about fucking real life shit, right? Real emotional fucking suffering that most fucking people, every person on this earth, I don't give a fuck if you're, the mega fucking pastor galore, the king of all goody good goods, the bishop, the fucking pope, right? Mother Teresa. We all suffer. We all suffer in this day and age, right? Psychologically, emotionally, mentally, physically, right? Suffering is all around. Everywhere you look, there's human suffering. And a lot of us were really good at hiding it, right? A lot of you guys are really good at coping, man. You can show up for that 9 to 5, man, and just fucking eke it out every day, eke it out every week, right? From one year to the next, just fucking burning it on both ends. You know you're tired. You know you're not fucking fulfilled. You know you feel like shit, but you don't have a fucking answer to it because guess what? You've settled, motherfucker. You settled. You settled for less. You sold yourself out. You stop believing that your dream is worth fucking fighting for, is worth fucking grinding for, is worth investing time and effort, blood, sweat, tears, whatever the fuck it takes, right? Because what? You've had life hit you in the fucking face, you got knocked the fuck down, or you got knocked the fuck up, and everything changed, right? You got locked down with life. And now you got to settle for fucking mediocrity. That's bullshit. That is such fucking bullshit, man. So many people that just settle in for fucking mediocrity in life as if somehow you're just not worthy. You're not worthy to fucking strive for more, right? You tell yourself, man, I'm not good enough for that, or I'm not worthy of that. Who knows? What do you tell yourself, right? How do you feel about yourself? That's the question. How do you honestly feel about yourself? Do you feel good? Do you feel content? Are you proud of yourself? Right? Would you, do you feel like shit? Right? Do you hate yourself? I used to feel all that. I have felt every emotion, and I could be honest about feeling all these emotions, right? I've hated myself for years, man. Coming off of that, knowing I got a mugshot, knowing the shit I've done, the mistakes I made, I used to hate my fucking self. Really, at the core of who I was not happy with who I was. I wasn't happy with the fucking circumstances of my life. And I knew that I didn't know who to blame it on, right? I didn't know what to blame it on. I didn't know why it had to be this way. And so I told myself a lot of bullshit. I made a lot of fucking excuses. And I continued going after the vices, which didn't make shit better, made it worse. And man, life is fucking good when you set yourself free. When you realize the shit that hurts you, right? The shit you go into, running to, hiding behind, to avoid what? To avoid fucking reality, right? Real shit. To avoid, maybe getting some fucking counseling, maybe getting some therapy, right? Some of y'all fucking probably need some recovery, right? Go to rehab. What the fuck's wrong with that, man? Your life is worth more than fucking the shame or the stigma of, I'm not a fucking addict. I just can't stop drinking. Everybody else does it. I'm no different than them. Well, sure, man. Right? I guess your life is all about what other people fucking think and perceive, right? I mean, how many of you guys, that's how you feel good, is when people from the outside validate you, when people from the outside compliment you. Is that the only way that you measure how you feel, right? When you really get deep down inside, can you find, right, happiness, joy, peace, love, kindness, forgiveness, right? Some of us, like me, man, I hated myself. I didn't know what it was to forgive myself, to accept myself. And that shit just took fucking major work, right? A shit ton of fucking therapy, but it's all fucking been worth it, right? And it's crazy. I do more therapy now than I did back then. And, I think I could probably say, do I need it? Do I not need it? I don't know. I just appreciate it. I appreciate having someone that I can have fucking real conversation with, that I don't have to worry about them manipulating me, right? I don't have to worry about, being manipulated, really. I think that's the most important fucking thing right there, and that's a very great place to be, man, is when you can just be confident in yourself. You can own your story. You can own your shit. So many people were walking around just we feel fucking guilty. We're ashamed of ourselves. We're embarrassed by the shit that we've done. And then we just kind of try and go through life acting as if that shit don't affect us, but it does. Everything affects you. Every fucking thing is going to have an effect on your life, especially if you don't want to deal with it, especially if you're not having really deep conversations. If you're making it God, right? How many of you guys are making it God's job to fucking heal you, to fix you, to accept you? Like, that's coming from the outside, man. Like, you got to fix your shit from the inside. I've tried it, right? Anybody that knows me knows I gave 100 fucking percent, man, when I was just chasing after God and just like, come on, Lord, let's do this. And it didn't fix the shit. It didn't fix the inside, man. It did not. It gave me a good feeling, right? It took my mind to another place. There's something powerful there. But at the end, nothing could change the situation I'm in now, which is really healing myself, truly healing myself. And that sounds fucking crazy. How the fuck are you going to heal yourself? Well, I'll tell you what, food is very fucking healing, right? Food is medicine, especially if you're eating fucking clean, good food. I feel amazing. I don't take any fucking medications. The VA used to send me bags and bags of fucking medication, man, every fucking week, every month. I don't take any of it, right? I rebound quick. I put my body through fucking all kinds of shit. I don't even really take a Motrin anymore because, right, the medicine is the food I eat. I saw a meme, and I mentioned this a few weeks ago, is this meme said, the wrong nutrition with the right medicine does not bring about healing. The right nutrition with no medicine will bring about healing. Food is very healing. And I feel it. I feel it running through my veins. I feel stronger than ever. I feel fucking 20 years my age. And I just have this fucking energy for life right now, this intensity and this intention about my fucking life. I don't wake up like it's a fucking accident. I don't wake up like it's a nightmare. I don't wake up fucking miserable as fuck, hating myself. And I know a lot of you guys are doing that. A lot of you guys hate yourselves. A lot of you guys are fucking dissatisfied if you really get honest with yourself. And then, the people around you, they can't figure out what the fuck's going on, right? Because you're just fucking caught inside yourself and you're just, coping with it, right? I'm just coping with it, or the VA told me this, or my doctor told me it's because of that. And it's like, it's none of that. Most of these motherfuckers don't go after trauma. When's the last time you sat down with a doctor, right, and they started talking about trauma? They don't do that. They ask you, well, how you doing? Your weight? Well, you're way overweight. What are you eating? We need to fix your diet. And it's like, well, why are you overeating? Right? Why are you fucking putting and ingesting so much unhealthy, toxic food in your body? It's because there's an eating disorder there. It's a way to deal with anxiety. I've dealt with that. I still kind of struggle with it from time to time. When I'm feeling a little more anxious than not, I crave the bullshit. So what the fuck makes me different than you? Other than I'm willing to put in the work and I'm willing to fucking talk about my fucking life. And I have a message. Right? A message of fucking here, man. Try this shit out. See if it works. Most of you motherfuckers don't even know where to begin. And it starts with having a conversation with yourself, right? I journal every fucking day. I love it. I love journaling because it's me telling myself the story I want versus the story I've had, right? The story in the past, fuck, man. That shit makes me the man I am today, but it doesn't define me, right? Those mistakes, all the fear that I've overcome, that's the self-confidence. Those of you, if you see confidence in my eyes, it's because guess what? Day after day, I look fear in the fucking eyes and I say, bring it, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go. If today's the day, it's the day. What the fuck am I going to do about it? Hide? No, I'm willing to take on the challenges. And every time I take on a challenge, I do something that may be a little fearful, a little scary, bring in a little anxiety. Guess what? I wake up with a renewed sense of self-confidence and I can fall back on that shit day in and day out. And trust me, most of you want quick fix. Most people want it instant. When it's like, if you just start a little bit, just tell yourself one good fucking thought today. Look yourself in the mirror, say, I love you. Give yourself a fucking high five, say, we could do this shit. Let's get it going. Like, quit making them fucking excuses. Quit living a mediocre life. Quit settling for fucking less than what you know you're capable of. If you had greatness in your past, you have greatness in your fucking future. Those of us that live that life of, you were your best fucking, you were the most athletic you've ever been when you were in high school or college fucking age, military fucking age, whatever that is. But now you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Now you're fucking over the hill and you're supposed to just let it go. Who the fuck told you that story? Who told all of us that story? Because I used to fucking think that. I'm like, it's no big deal. I used to be a fucking stud back in the day. I never thought I'd get it back. I never thought it would be this good to get it back. That's the fucking ticket. Feels so fucking good to prove your own self wrong. This limiting belief that fucking the best is in the past. When you can prove yourself wrong by saying, you know what? I want to fucking challenge that thinking. Right? If you think your best years are behind you, the greatest accomplishments of your life when you were playing fucking high school sports or doing high school or in college or in your 20s or something, right? That ain't shit compared to now. It's all fucking mindset though. So many people, it's the youth. You want to feel young. You want to look young. And it's like we chase after all this shit where it's like none of that's going to change what's on the inside. You could give yourself a total fucking makeover, $1 million of fucking plastic surgery. That is not going to make you feel better on the inside. Yes, more people are going to compliment you. That'll help, but it's not going to last because, again, everything that your whole state of being, right? If the only thing you care about is how you look on the outside, all these fucking filters you're stacking on your pictures, all this shit, if it's coming from the outside to make you feel good, you need validation, someone else's opinion. I mean, that's the lowest of lows, right? You got work to do. And it's guess what? I can tell you it's most likely it's not your fault, right? If you find yourself like most people, which is disconnect from having a relationship with yourself, a true healthy relationship with yourself, where you can check the negative self-talk, right? I'm a loser. I'm ugly. I'm fat. I'm poor. I'm fucking worthless. All this shit we tell ourselves. And if you think you don't tell yourself that shit, I challenge you to write it down. Really monitor your thoughts for a fucking hour, for a day. All the bad shit that pops up in your head. It's crazy how much shit we tell ourselves. Where do those thoughts come from? Right? It comes from your past. It comes from the doubt. It comes from the fear. It comes from, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. All those negative thoughts. It's the devil. No, it's not the fucking devil, man. It's you. Those are your thoughts. Those are your feelings about yourself. It's not the fucking devil whispering in your ear, some fucking invisible voice telling you this shit. This is how you feel about yourself, right? And it's based on what? Society's expectation, your own sense of perfection. Instead of just accepting yourself for who you are today, you get honest with yourself. Right? If you're fat and nasty, tell yourself, I'm a disgusting fucking pig and I'm tired of this shit. I'm a fucking alcoholic and I'm tired of this shit. I'm ready to deal with it. I'm a drug addict and I'm fucking tired of it. I'm someone that, chases after fucking relationships, sleeping around all the fucking time, and I'm tired of it. I want to value myself. I want to feel loved for real. Unconditional love. Anybody want unconditional love? You ain't gonna find it outside yourself. Anybody want fucking happiness? It ain't gonna come from someone else. You better grab those fucking keys and plug it back into yourself. Go and start doing things that truly make you happy. And if really sitting that fucking Buffalo Wild Wings, sipping on fucking brewskis all fucking day makes you happy, hey, I can't help you. All right. I can speak to you because I've been there. But if that is truly genuinely your conversation, this makes me feel good. This is what I'm happy to do, right? That's on you. I'm looking for those of you that are sick and tired of that shit. Sick and tired of the bullshit and are willing to fucking fight for yourself. Willing to fucking make your best days the ones in front of you, not the ones fucking behind you. Leave that shit in the past. Make peace with it. Accept it. Forgive. Reconcile the shit you've done, right? Get some forgiveness, not only to yourself, but if you fucked up other motherfuckers, make it right, right? Clear some of that karmic debt. You can't just go around fucking over other people and expect for your life to be fucking beautiful. It just doesn't work that way, right? There's an energetic exchange in this world. And when you have bad intentions or you mess someone up and you don't fucking take ownership, you pass blame, right? You're creating fucking friction in your own life. You are your own obstacle. You are your own burden. That's it. It's that fucking crystal clear. And it's not until you truly accept yourself for who you are. You take ownership, total fucking ownership of everything, right? Even the things that you were a true victim about. You still got to take ownership as, hey, this is my life. This is the hand I got dealt. And I'm not going to stay fucking broken. I'm not going to stay in this state of grief and sorrow and I'm a victim and nothing's ever going to change. You're welcome to do that. And so many of you will. You'll stay your whole fucking life feeling that way about yourself. Instead of saying, I'm going to do something about it, knowing that you have everything you need to truly, I don't care where you're at right now. I don't care how rich you are. I don't care how broke you are. I don't care fucking how addicted you are. I don't care how fucking lonely you are. I don't care how sad you are, right? Any of those things you can turn around and it starts today. But you got to start believing in yourself. You got to get honest with yourself. Start writing down some positive fucking thoughts about yourself. That's really kind of where is a good place to start. And most of y'all don't do it. Trust me, I know way too many people that I talk to on a regular basis about life. I challenge each and every one of them. Hey, do you journal? And you guys don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. You don't think it's important. You rather just text yourself. You rather just think yourself to fucking healing. Trust me, there's something so powerful when you take a fucking pen, right? You take a pen and you take a piece of paper and you start writing down some shit that matters to you or even just ways you would rather feel, right? Today, I choose to be happy no matter what happens. I choose to find happiness in the simplest things of life. Gratitude, motherfuckers. That's where it starts. Just pure gratitude for your situation. Even if it's not where you think you could be, wherever you're thinking you could be, why don't you start working on that? Why don't you bring that into reality? And put a plan together that will lead you down that path. Because yes, you're not that person now, but the process of really achieving your best self is the growth that it takes for you to get there. You should, as a human being every year, be trying to get to the next version of yourself. We're not supposed to stay the same. We are not. We don't. You're not still a toddler's fucking body at 40 years old. You're not still a teenager's body at 50. And I know some of you wish you were, but that's just not how it is. That's not reality. That's not how this life plays out. You have to accept the evolution of your life, which is really just a state of growth and decay. But so many of us You're like, so many of you guys barely made it through high school and said, fuck it. I'm done. No one's teaching me. I'm not doing no more classes. I'm done learning. I hated it. I never want to do that again. That's the biggest fucking crime that has ever been committed against you, is you telling yourself that you're done learning, especially new things, or telling yourself you're dumb just because you didn't fit in the fucking public education system. That system is fucked. That's not real learning. And you're talking to someone that I taught fucking in classroom elementary for 2 years, right? Not 22 was enough to figure out what the fuck's really going on. And at the end of the day, the system is not real learning. Real learning is when you are passionate enough about anything, any kind of information, that you go and start investing your own time, your focus, your energy to teach yourself something, right? To go learn about stuff. And we have great resources with technology, YouTube, fucking Audibles, man. If some of you can't read, you can listen to this shit. I listen to this shit and I can read, but I like to, when I go on road trips and travel and even hiking, I love listening to books, self-development, because I want to improve every day. And it's worth it, motherfuckers. It's worth it. You're worth it. What I wish you would just quit doing is fucking settling for less, ignoring the fucking call that's from within. Fuck my voice. Fuck my message. I don't give a fuck whether or not you listen to this. Right? I want you to stop what you're doing, go fucking to a silent, quiet place somewhere in this world and listen to what is really going on inside of you. That's the voice you need to hear. And there's multiple voices there. There's a little child that's probably been traumatized, that's afraid of this world, that doesn't feel safe and secure. There's an adult in there that don't want to be told what to do, right? And there's a parent in there also that, depending on if you had a secure upbringing with caregivers, there's dysfunction in that. The parent could be very cynical, critical, right? So you got to find your inner peace. That's what this is really about, this journey of life, finding inner peace, not from the external, right? But listening to the voices in your head. Most of you guys don't, like, I'm not crazy. I don't got voice in my head. Bullshit. I challenge you for 15 minutes to write down everything you are thinking. Right? 15 minutes, write down every thought that comes in your fucking head, unedited, unfucking filtered. Just write shit down that's popping in your head. You'd be surprised to try and identify, where are these thoughts coming from? What does this have to do with anything I'm doing right now? Right? And the more that you start to become aware of your thoughts, the more you can observe them. Because most of the times when you start having negative thoughts about yourself, guess what? Do you feel happy and fucking loved? No, you start to feel like shit. And you got to stop that shit. And you can stop it. But you have to be aware of it. Awareness is the fucking key. That'll set you free, motherfuckers. Keep listening to this message. If you're tuned in here, I'm telling you, please start fucking responding. Start doing this shit. It's not just about exercise. It's not just about mindfulness. It's about all of it, right? Eating cleaner, eating healthier, telling yourself no to the fucking junk food, telling yourself no to the fucking vices, alcohol and drugs and bullshit, right? And it's also about going out in this world and making a difference, not always having to fucking be paid for every fucking thing you do. Find something you're passionate about and give of your time and your talents. It'll come back to you. It always does to me. I don't see why you'd be any different if you gave up a little bit of your time to volunteer and make a difference in this world, a positive impact. Not all the vices and the bullshit that you're carrying around everywhere you go as a miserable motherfucker. You heard my fucking preach today, man. That's it. Get out there and go get some shit done. Quit making all this motherfucking excuses. You know the drill. Results kill excuses. It's all on me. Greg's out.